Hello everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm here today to do a decorated bag and tag. We're going to go ahead and go with the boho theme. We're going to have a swap in the group on this, so I was asked to do a video on making a bag and a tag, so that's what we're going to do. So that was just kind of the idea how I had it laid out of how I was going to do it. So we're going to start with the tag, and what I got is I just cut a tag, and let's see how big it is. My tag is 8 1/4 by 3 1/2, and I just picked out some coffee stain paper to go on one side and this decorative paper to go on the other. So I'm going to glue those down now. Maybe if I can get my glue bottle unclogged. Okay. Hold on. I should have known this was going to happen. Because I've not had my glue stopper in it for a while, so I forgot to put it in last time. Let's get that clog out. There we go. So I'm just taking a glue stick over my art glitter to help spread it around and to get a little bit more glue on there. I'm going to lay my first piece of paper. I went ahead and cut it out ahead of time, so I didn't spend time cutting paper out on video. I just feel like that's a waste of time. Let me see if I can find my bone folder real quick. Saying my craft area is a mess is a complete understatement right now. I have, I would show you guys, but I'm almost embarrassed. I have boho trim spread out all across this table. It is a mess. It's a beautiful mess, but it is a mess. And I have paper strung out all throughout my garage, on my kitchen table, literally everywhere. I just have stuff everywhere right now. I'm trying to get the Etsy shop up and running. I'm trying to get items added to it, and anyways, I'm just a big mess right now. But I was able to make a little bit of an area to do this video, surprisingly. I actually struggled to even do that, to be honest with you. But I did it. I have a little bubble right there, so add some glue to it. And now I'm just going to trim this up a little bit because my papers didn't line up exactly perfect. I'm just going to trim it just a tad, just so you can't see it. I'm going to distress it because my boho journal that I'm working on is a vintage boho journal. I wanted mine to be different, and I love vintage, so I'm incorporating a little bit of vintage in with the boho, or a little bit of boho in with the vintage. I'm not really sure which one it is yet, but I hope that you guys love it when it's finished. Okay, enough of that. I hate it when people distress in videos and take forever, so enough of that. We're going to put that aside. So should I decorate the bag or the tag first? I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the bag now. And this was the idea that I had for the bag, just to put this pretty textile on here. And then I made some ruffles using some sari silk. And this is a little uneven on this side, but I think I like the uneven look compared to the straight across look. I thought it just added a little bit of a vintage touch to it. I am going to cut this little end off of it though. I wasn't really feeling that. So I need to cut it about right here. I've lost my other pair of fabric scissors. When I clean everything, I'll find everything. But until then, I have stuff missing all throughout this craft room. And I think I like that. So, I'm going to glue it down. We're just going to keep it simple. It doesn't have to be extraordinary. Sometimes simple is the prettiest, I have found out. So, even though I know boho is, how do we call it? It's extra. I don't really know the word I'm looking for, but there's stuff everywhere in boho journals usually, and it's a lot. But I'm going to kind of keep this a little simple. I like simple. And I like it to I like that it has that crooked look. I know it's crooked, but I like that. So there's the bag. Simple and easy. You know, I might add a little embellishment to it right there if I can find them. Oh dear Lord, I'm a mess. Where are they? There they are. Let's see. I don't know if I have a color that would go good with it, but we're gonna look. Ooh, I like that. I think I'm going to add that there. Should we put a little bit of, let's see. I wonder if I can find my coffee stained, there it is. Cheesecloth. Should we put a little bit of cheesecloth under it? I just think that might look pretty. Let's see how it looks. Am I in frame? Okay, up here. Let me see. I gotta stand over it. I'm so short I can't get a good view if I'm not over it. That's a hard choice. It's a real hard choice because it looks good without it. Should I put it on that side? Or should I just not do the cheesecloth at all? I don't know. I wonder what coffee stained cheesecloth would look like. Let's see. I think that looks better. And I think I like it on the left side. So we're going to go with that. Yes, I like that. Okay, so the bag is done. Now we're going to move on to the tag. I'm going to set this aside. Now the idea I had for the tag was simple. I thought about gluing her on here. And then gluing some fabric across the bottom of it. Let's see. With maybe that across the top and calling it a day. That was kind of my thoughts. So let's see. I need to cut this down. And of course, my scissors don't want to cut very well for me. I tell you guys, I've got to clean this craft room of mine. There we go. Okay. I'll have to trim it. But I think that looks good. So I'm gonna, well, I might need to glue her on first. But I might put something behind her. I feel like she needs to stand out. What do you guys think? I feel like it's kind of bland just like that. But I guess it don't need to be over the top. Once everything's cut, it'll all come together better. I got some more of that. Maybe that would look good behind there. Let's look. No, I don't think so. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. And then I'm going to go sew it probably. Just to make sure it stays on good and well. And then I'll glue her on. After it dries. Let me see. I don't know about this trim though. Let me see if I got another color trim that would look good with it. Let me find my pinks, of course. I had all of my stuff organized and it's no longer organized. So let me see. None of that's gonna look good. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Is that too much, guys? I just hate to use that pretty trim on a bag, but it is pretty. What do you guys think? Let me trim. I wasn't even using the right scissors on that fabric earlier. That's probably why it wasn't cutting. Or was I? I don't know. I don't think I was. Oops. Everybody knows that's a big no-no. Like I said, my normal scissors that I usually use, I have the orange handled scissors for my paper, and then it's a green pair for fabric, but I cannot find it right now. This is definitely prettier. Or we could add more ruffle. But that don't make it boho-ish. Okay. I hate to cut this. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to sew around it with gold. Let's glue her down. So she's out of the way. Okay, guys. I think that's the decision that I've made on this. This is a little uneven too. I think I'm gonna cut that off. Okay. So I'm gonna go sew this on and I will be right back. Okay, to finish it up, I got that done. So to finish it up, I'm going to put a hole in the top with my crocodile. So I'm going to go do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, got that set. Now I'm going to put this cloth in through it. I got to remember which way I want to go. I think we go in this way. I always forget. I might need to get my awl to get it through since it's so thick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that through. I'm afraid that's going to be too thick. Darn it. Okay. Let me cut this down a little bit. Sorry. Well, isn't wanting to cut for me. There we go. Let's see if we can get this piece in. I need some of those bigger eyelet setting things. 'Cause these little ones just aren't enough. I really did not think it was going to be this hard to get that through. I don't know if it's because it's wrinkled up or what. I'm going to pause this for a minute. Alrighty, I got that in finally. I hope that was a good choice of color. I feel like I need something else up here, but I just don't know what. I decided I'm going to add this dangle to this. I thought that would be awful pretty. This boho dangle. And I'm going to get it all together and show you guys what it looks like. And we're going to end the video because I think this video has been long enough. And I think you guys get the point. So here is the bag. Isn't it gorgeous? With the boho dangle and that. And then our tag comes out. And we have a pocket right here. So, I'll show you. And that's that, pretty much, guys. So you guys can make yours. I'm not sure what the rules are going to be on it, but she'll have all that posted. But this is my bag and a tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a good night.